Hello, all you bladers. This is our first battle against Mirage Fafnir with the Infinite Achilles left spin prototype. Hello, all you bladers, and welcome to the very first battle with our Infinite Achilles prototype. So if you didn't see the original making the Infinite Achilles prototype video, I will leave that in the description below. So just go check that out, watch that video. And then the reason it's left spin is because Infinite Achilles has these two giant swords, but it also has two tiny swords here. Union doesn't have that. And then it also has shield mode, which Union doesn't have either because it's just giant swords. Plus, Union doesn't fit on this slingshot launcher. So, because of all those reasons, I decided to go with left spin. Mainly just because these two resemble the shape of sword mode and shield mode. It doesn't really matter that it doesn't fit with the launcher because I could have just put it in shield mode. And then we're going to be battling against Mirage Fafnir. We're going to switch the layers and the modes and the dimension driver later on and switch Mirage into counter mode. You may have noticed also that I switched the chip and the weight. So the chip was causing it to destabilize, and also the 10 weight only has a tiny dot of metal here, 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 and here. It doesn't have the ones in the middle. So I think that made some sort of weird movement with the launcher, but now it doesn't destabilize. So we're gonna start off with sword mode for Achilles and absorb mode for Mirage Fafnir. Okay, first battle. Big hit. Another big hit by the Infinite Achilles prototype, and it looks like it's losing spin. Yeah. Oh, burst finish. Yeah, that might happen because it has the Fafnir teeth. That definitely might happen because it has the Fafnir teeth. Yeah, I don't know. If it happens a lot, then we might have to switch the chip to like July or something. Okay. Two big hits, three big hits, and it knocks Mirage Fafnir off balance, taking the win. Yeah, that was only one click. It's probably not going to happen too much, the bursting. But it's cool that we got to see a burst in the very first battle. Okay. Oh, big hit. Very big. Oh, that was actually a double. Actually, this one got knocked out first. Then Mirage Fafnir got knocked out, but then Fafnir came back in. So Fafnir wins that one. So it's 3-1. Fafnir is in the lead so far with 3 points because of the burst in the beginning and the knockout this time. And then Infinite Achilles has 1 point because of the spin finish in the second round. Again, this is the prototype, so we can only assume that since the prototype is left spin and it's up against the left spinning Bay, Infinite Achilles will do even better against Bays like World Spriggan that are stationary with some attack power. And then maybe if we put this against like Rage Longinus when I get it, we can assume that Infinite Achilles will do the same against Brave Valkyrie, if that makes any sense. We got a couple hits in the beginning, but we went around. Oh, we're hitting it again, but we lost too much steam. Looks like Fafnir is going to take this one. I'm curious how it'll perform once we put it in its shield mode. So we've been in low balance mode this whole time, except this round we've been in low attack mode. We're going to keep it in low attack mode for a little bit more time and see how that does. Honestly, I feel like balance mode is better in every situation, just because, look, this is balance mode, it's still aggressive. Plus, balance mode has more life after death, which is why it just won this round. Okay, so it's doing pretty good against Mirage Fafnir. Pretty good. Pretty good. We only saw one burst, so it's holding up fairly well. It started off with a big... Oh, yeah, it gave a really big hit, then it destabilized. Well, not really destabilized, it just went off balance. Yeah, so Mirage Fafnir takes this one. Okay, almost a burst, actually. It would have, if it had a, one more click and it would have burst. There's Fafnir. It's in the center now, so I don't think it'll be that aggressive. I'm curious how much stamina it has. Yeah, with this Vi base against Mirage Fafnir, it's probably not gonna have that much stamina. It's always gonna be about attack in the end. To see how much stamina it has, we might have to just wait till we switch it to shield mode. A knockout by Mirage Fafnir. That was kind of cool how it just absorbed the attack and like bounced there and stood still and came back. I like when that happens. It reminds me of a defense type in the anime. Like what a defense type looks like in the anime. Knockout by... Oh, yeah, that was a knockout by Achilles, but then Fafnir came back in and burst it. So its burst resistance is pretty good. We've seen it burst twice out of, what, 10 rounds? Was that 10 rounds? Close to that. So we've been in low balance mode, then we switched to low attack mode. Now we're gonna switch it to tall balance mode. No, mid balance mode. So it's gonna be like a mixture of everything. Yeah. But it is in sword mode, so we're probably still gonna be more on the aggressive. Yeah, what I'd say. The taller you put Dimension, the more powerful attacks it's gonna have, but the less life after death and stability. So that explains why it burst. It was such a hard hit. Mirage Fafnir has never even been one click in. It's getting its fair share of wins. Oh, it bounced off the walls, gained speed, and knocked it out in one hit. That's what I like to see. But still, not one click of damage on Mirage Fafnir. And pretty quickly, but they're still fun to watch, and we are doing more than one, so. It hit the walls twice there, so it probably lost it. Oh, I was wrong. I thought it lost a ton of stamina, but apparently it was gaining up speed. Huh. Okay, I'll take it. So one more battle with Fafnir in absorb mode. This is the last battle with Fafnir in absorb mode against sword mode. So let's make it count, except not really because it's not hitting it. Okay, there's a big, yeah, that was nice. 2 big hits and Fafnir still spinning pretty good. Just barely wobbling, okay. I'm kind of scared because the chassis might get super dented, but that's what happens with battles, and then I can... Because it's already got dents, like it's not too big of a dent, but there's like tiny scratch marks. There's actually a pretty good sized dent in here. I don't know if I can find it. It was somewhere in the middle of the chassis. When I first got Fafnir, it hit Zwei Longinus from the top. There was like an upper chop like that, and then the weight on Zwei Longinus, the Retsu weight, just snapped. A piece of it broke off, and then the counter mode chassis got dented. And then now we're gearing up for round 2 with Zwei Longinus again, but with another weight. I'm kind of scared. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. That was a quick finish. Okay, there's Fafnir. Still not making contact. We're coming close to the center, though. Let's see what kind of defense Fafnir is capable of. Yeah, it's not budging that much. When we hit it, you can see that it was barely moving at all. But in return, it does have less stamina, so it's good for those knockouts. Plus, if it does nothing break, it'll be pretty lethal. But I don't think it's gonna do nothing break. Oh, we knocked out the defense. We knocked out the counter mode, and then that was, finally we got one click off Mirage Fafnir. So even though it is in counter mode, it also can lead to the other Bay knocking it out, just because it's more aggressive at the same time. Like, I don't know if to call this counter mode or attack mode, because the plastic pieces are exposed, but does that mean it's more aggressive, or does that mean it's more defensive? I mean, it can mean both. Yeah, it takes this one. Okay, we're gonna switch it into tall balance mode, since we've been in tall mid attack mode this whole time. So now we're in tall balance mode for sword mode. We were in the center, we landed a pretty good hit, and the stadium's sort of sideways. I didn't see that. Okay, after this battle, I'll adjust it. Okay, yeah, Fafnir takes that one, but just barely, just by like 2 spins. So you can see how the balance mode on this sword mode and the counter mode on Fafnir is making a difference in stamina-wise sort of battle. Come on, don't attack. At least stay still for once. We haven't even seen one battle where it just took the center. Even in balance mode. I feel like that'll be more shield mode sort of thing. Yeah, Fafnir takes this one as well. Okay. There's Fafnir. Still going around, but we are in balance mode, so we might make it happen. I kind of doubt it though, just because of the stamina we've lost and the layer. We might, but yeah. I thought we might just because we were in the center and Fafnir was going around, but guess not. Okay, so we're gonna switch it to tall attack mode, the final boss against Fafnir, and then we're gonna switch it to the calm mode, defense sword mode. It was about to hit Fafnir right here, but Fafnir just went underneath and then dodged it. And then it retained its speed. I feel like if that hit it right here, it would have knocked out. Yeah. Fafnir takes this one as well. It's not, sword mode isn't doing too great. Shield mode might do better just because of stamina reasons. Although sword mode is heavier and has better teeth. Oh, it takes the center, finally. Oh, no, it's pretty calm. This might be the one win we can get off Fafnir without actually attacking. No. A guy can dream, but no. Fafnir is just too good. Okay, so we're done with sword mode. Say goodbye to that guy. And say hello to... 1 second. Okay. Say goodbye to that guy and say hello to this guy. Shield mode. So this one should be a lot more calm. Although it is on dimension, so it's gonna be aggressive still. Just more calm and more defensive than sword mode. So first we're gonna put it in low balance mode. This is probably the most calm version of Achilles. So let's see how calm it is. So shield mode and low balance mode. Okay, Fafnir's in absorb mode again. Yeah, it just takes the center. That's what I like to see sometimes. Sometimes you just get enough of attacks and you just want to see some nice stamina battles. Oh, that was a pretty nice finish. It was sort of moving around a bit, but not too well. Not too much. And then not even a click. Yeah, I feel like shield mode will do better against Fafnir, just because Fafnir is hard to take down by attack types. A pretty decent... Oh, it's on the aggressive now. It's on the aggressive now, but it sits back in the center. Joy of balance mode. I think it might lose this one. Yeah, Fafnir takes this one. Okay, so far the score is 1-1. Shield mode is... well, it's only been 2 battles in, but I can tell that it's going to do better against Fafnir. No, it goes on the aggressive. Yeah, Dimension does that. It is Dimension, so we shouldn't expect it all to be nice stamina battles, but it is still retaining a lot of speed. Like, it's going around, but it's, like, you'll notice that it's not as fast as sword mode, which makes it retain more stamina. Like, see how it's still, well, not as much, but it was spinning for more than sword mode can, usually. Okay, Fafnir in the center. Yeah, bounced off the walls and lost a ton of stamina. Moving the stadium slowly shouldn't affect the bays spinning too much. Okay, that's better. Okay, Fafnir is gonna take this one for sure. Yeah. What I'm curious to see, actually, I'm just gonna do 1 round of this, but I'm gonna hand spin this to the right, and then I'm gonna launch Fafnir before that, just to see who has more life after death, because this is pretty round, and so is Dimension, but this is Fafnir. So I'm actually interested to see. Okay. So, Fafnir gets knocked out, and then it comes back in and wins. So I'm not counting that one, but that actually did a click on Fafnir. Okay, there is shield mode. Okay, let's see who has more spin steal. We're only gonna do 1 round of this, but... Okay. Who's gonna take it? And shield mode takes it by a decently clear amount. We could see it. What is that? We could see it spinning for at least 3 more times than Fafnir, maybe 2. So you can tell that shield mode and Dimension in low balance mode definitely have a good stamina thing. But now we're switching shield mode into attack mode. So now it's in low attack mode. We have a shield and we're using it to attack. This might actually do more damage than the sword, because shield mode is big and thick. I mean, the sword mode is pretty thick too, but not as thick as the shield mode. So, yeah, I don't know. I just thought that the shield mode might be more damage than attack mode, but yeah, that's what sword mode's for. I feel like Infinite Achilles will be more known for its sword mode just because Dimension is more aggressive. If they made Achilles have a comm driver like Extend Plus or Extend, then it might be more known for its shield mode on that, but there just hasn't been an Achilles Bay that isn't mainly attack based. I mean, there's Chosi Achilles, that one was pretty balanced. It had defense and attack. But Z Achilles and Z Achilles and Union Achilles, those 2 were just attack powerhouses and barely had any defense. Oh, that would have been a knockout, but Fafnir came back in. Okay, the shield mode might take this one, yeah. Shield mode takes this one. Okay. So next we're gonna switch it into mid balance mode, and then we're gonna be shortly switching Fafnir into counter mode. Okay, I know it's in the mid mode instead of the low mode, but it's in balance mode. Why is it doing that? That's weird. It is Dimension, to be expected. Oh, big hit. Yep, Fafnir takes that one. Okay. I'm probably going to do a lot more videos with the Infinite Achilles prototype because this is the first prototype and I really want to get in as much... Oh, burst finish. Okay, that was the first burst we've seen on the shield mode and we've seen, what, 3 bursts on the sword mode? Yeah, 3 bursts. So, shield mode is definitely tighter. Yeah, shield mode is definitely tighter, and then I'm gonna be doing a lot more test battles with this prototype just because Achilles releases, Infinite Achilles releases in October, and a lot of other channels will probably have the base, so I just want to get in as much testing as possible to know what the real thing is gonna be like. Another burst finish. You know, maybe this shield mode isn't as tight as I thought. Especially when we put Fafnir into counter mode. Okay, so on that note, we're gonna actually switch this into mid attack mode, and Fafnir is gonna be going into its old famous counter mode. Okay, so Fafnir's in counter mode, gonna be launching that first. It's defending pretty well, but Fafnir is... Yeah, the shield mode did take that one by like a quarter of a spin just because... Oh, that was almost a burst. That was almost a burst. One more, or 2 more small hits and it would have burst. Yeah, so you can definitely tell that even though this is shield mode, Fafnir is losing a lot more to shield mode, or at least the battles are a lot harder to win against shield mode, just because if the shield mode has more stamina, yeah, knockout this time. Shield mode takes this one. Okay. There's Fafnir in counter mode. There's the shield mode. Attacking, but it scrapes. It might lose this one, actually. But it is attacking Fafnir pretty progressive. Yeah, it's gonna lose. It lost this one. Okay. Fafnir in the center. Shield mode is attacking with everything it's got. And it goes around. Okay. Not attacking anymore, it's just losing steam. Come on. Hit the bay. You're both left spin, it shouldn't be that hard to make contact. Okay. So Fafnir takes that one again. We're gonna be switching it into tall balance mode for 3 rounds. We're gonna be switching it into tall attack mode for 3 rounds, then we're gonna end the video. Okay, so right now it's in tall balance mode. So in attack mode it would be going, like it would be going faster just a little bit and it would be making a weird noise, but in balance mode you can tell that it's in balance mode because of the speed it's retained. But Fafnir is immune to attacks being in counter mode, so didn't really do shield mode that good. Okay. It's attacking, but not hitting Fafnir, so just stalling, I guess. Okay, still stalling. Still stalling, yeah. Okay. It's funny because counter mode is supposed to be more defensive, and it is more defensive against small hits because these, like, it just clinks off, but with big hits, it creates a massive impact. I guess just because the blades are bigger. So with big hits, counter mode creates massive impact. With small hits like that, it can knock the bay out pretty easily. And then in absorb mode, it has, I guess, more stamina, but less defense since it is a lot less aggressive. Okay, we're in attack mode now. And then we're gonna do 3 more battles before we end it off. Okay. Actually, we're just gonna do 1 more battle, just because this is like 28 minutes already, so it's pretty long as it is. Okay, last battle, let's make it count. We're flipping Fafnir back into absorb mode, and we're flipping shield mode into low balance mode. Okay, last battle, let's make it count. Okay, Fafnir. Oh! 1 hit knockout by the shield mode. It just hit Fafnir into the pocket and it bounced out right here. Out of the stadium. That was actually the first time we've seen Fafnir at 2 clicks. 2 clicks on Fafnir. I wonder... Oh, not even a click on shield mode. That is insanely tight. So that is going to be the last battle. I feel like that's definitely a good note to end off on. So just to summarize, we put it in left spin because the shape emulates the modes more. We switched the chip and weight because before with the 10 weight and the Spriggan chip, it destabilized when I was doing testing. So we switched the chip because of that. In sword mode, it definitely had less stamina and definitely got more spin finishes. Fafnir got more spin finishes. In shield mode, it was kind of the opposite. It was sort of even in shield mode. Fafnir definitely got the best of Achilles in sword mode. I'm excited to see what next opponent I'm gonna put it up against, or what next opponent you guys will tell me to put it up against. Definitely excited for that. Also, I'm gonna be continuing the Ninjago Tournament of Elements Beyblade version. I'm excited for that as well, so stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe, bell notification so you don't miss the next video. Like the video, and peace out.